el Comando Sur de los Estados Unidos aseguró que están listos para una intervención militar en Venezuela.
Venezuela, the illegitimate government, Maduro's regime.
Blackwater is asking for $100 million to end Nicolás Maduro's dictatorship. Amid the bloodshed in Venezuela, many countries are offering their help. But among them, a group of military personnel has offered to capture Nicolás Maduro alive. This group is Blackwater, the largest private army on the planet. All they are asking for is a suitable reward to cover transportation and equipment costs. The group assured that if the United States increases the reward for Nicolás Maduro to $100 million, they will carry out the operation to extract the dictator. Meanwhile, Venezuelans would only need to sit back and wait for the magic to happen. The operation would be more than justified, since the dictatorship already has two paramilitary groups operating on its territory: Russia's Wagner Group and Cuba's Black Wasps. However, Blackwater claims it would be a relatively easy operation, since they would leverage the dozens of U.S. military bases around Venezuela. This group of mercenaries has an entire army at its disposal, with many elite soldiers capable of completing any mission, including Rangers, Navy SEALs, and former Mossad and CIA agents. In light of these rumors, the Venezuelan dictatorship began to tremble, and Vladimir Padrino deployed dozens of drones over Caracas to prevent any infiltration. However, in recent hours, two more groups have offered to detain Nicolás Maduro if the United States increases the reward. The first is Mossad, Israel's secret service. These agents are experts in infiltration, sabotage, and extraction operations. It is said that Mossad has secret agents in every country on the planet, making it easy for them to infiltrate and capture the dictator alive. The other group that has offered to capture Nicolás Maduro is a squadron of Venezuelan soldiers belonging to the United States Marines. This is the Special Operations Unit that fled Venezuela several years ago for refusing to serve the dictatorship. It has emerged that the Venezuelan soldiers are already preparing the operation in cooperation with Southern Command forces. They are the group with the greatest chance of success, since they have infiltrators within the Chavista army who are fed up with the regime. Additionally, they know the geography and military structure of the regime perfectly, and most importantly, they do not need permission to enter Venezuela. This would avoid an international conflict with China or Russia, since these are soldiers with Venezuelan nationality, and the constitution allows them to defend the people from the dictatorship. There is even a fourth option, the United Nations peacekeepers intervening in Venezuela. For this to happen, the UN Security Council would only need to approve the intervention. María Corina Machado has already sent a letter requesting the arrival of the peacekeepers, a request that will be debated in the next UN session. However, this motion could be vetoed by Russia or China, who are members of the Security Council. Therefore, the most viable option would be to order Blackwater's execution of the operation, but incorporating former Venezuelan military officers to lead the coalition. Experts argue that the $100 million could be paid with frozen funds from the dictatorship that are already in U.S. banks. And even if the United States refuses, since it is a private army, it would suffice for Elon Musk or the Venezuelan people to raise the reward. Lastly, we could use crowdfunding. It would only take 8 million people contributing $12 each to raise the $100 million. Would you be willing to give $12 for Venezuela's freedom? Leave me your opinion in the comments.